Only 24 rushing yards so far for the Buckeyes. 3rd down and 6.
6-man rush.
Will Howard to the corner. Smith got it. Touchdown. His first, and the first of the season for Ohio State.
I'll tell you, Will Howard is on fire. He has not had a bad throw all game. This is decent coverage by Joey Hunter. He's got a man-to-man out to the outside right here.
3 wideouts to the left. The play fake, the throw, and the slant is a strike to Jeremiah Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, he almost stuck it in his face mask.
He might have dropped his first pass. He hasn't dropped the 2 touchdowns.
And we can't throw. He said balance is what he wanted most.
And Quinshon Judkins, I think, got it across the line, didn't he not?
They said touchdown.
Touchdown. Jeremiah Smith has almost as much receiving yardage as the Zips offense does today. And he's going to take off. Quarterback draw. Oh, and hit from behind, and the ball is out. Now Ohio State's got it. And it's Ransom down the sideline. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lathan Ransom on a scoop and score. Just when you were talking about impact plays on defense and what the defensive coordinator was looking for, he just got one.
He did. And that popped it out and it was scooped up.
So they told him by way of signals what they wanted here at 2nd down and 1 at the 4-yard line. They wanted Peoples to score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I'll tell you, a lot of people talking about James People, that he had done a great job and really grown on this staff.
1st down. Howard fires complete. Got it to Tate. Open field. Tate's gone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Nice easy little curl route again. Go down about 12 to 15. Deliver the ball on time, and good things will happen.
And he's going to flare it. No, he flared it right into the
and
it's intercepted. Picked off on the fly. Running down is Gabe Powers for another defensive touchdown.
Yeah, backup quarter, and it snapped off the helmet of the offensive lineman, I believe, in front of him. Got to bring that ball up a little higher, and that's what caused the play.
Gabe Powers with a pick 6. Nice job.
Yeah, nice to go out and reach it at the high point.
Give again, Henderson jumps through, touchdown, Buckeyes. Behind the sticks for the first time for Howard. Tate in motion. Across the middle, catch made. Look at him go, Jeremiah Smith to the house.
You're watching an NFL player that happens to be a freshman on campus here in Columbus. It was fireworks when he signed #1 player in the country.
Well, there goes our perfect game. It's okay. Still a good throw. Judkins gets the carry. Right side. Judkins, touchdown, Buckeyes. Judkins gets it, left end. Judkins is gone again. A home run hitter strikes again.
And that almost looked like practice. Judkins didn't get touched nearly the whole way down the field.
Load up the right side of the offensive line. Kazmarek in motion. Howard's got it. Looking for the pylon. Touchdown. Will Howard.
Now showing up here in the passing game.
Give. Henderson. Gone. Touchdown. Buckeyes.
They're forcing Western Michigan to defend laterally. What do you notice there by the Buckeye offensive linemen? They're all coming downfield. In these games now, you get some of these young guys reps that you may have to count on at some point in the season.
Peoples gets it again. Peoples, his second score. in as many games. Weather person's dream. They're going to say it wide open. Nothing but greenery. Touchdown Buckeyes. Bennett Christian, the tight end.
4th and 1. Everyone is expecting that run. Quick play action, and Julian saying never a doubt where he was going with that football. Big number 85, Bennett Christian.
2nd down and 8 at the 32. You may see him right here. Play fake. They dump it down in space. And here we go. Abuka with a lane. Emeka Abuka down the sideline with a blocker. Touchdown Ohio State, but there is a flag on the play. If it stands, 68 yards.
This is just a nice outside screen, and look at the speed from Abuka. This guy gets kind of lost in the shuffle, right? I mean, Gus, he comes back. He's one of the best players in the country. Last year, he dealt with those injuries, and he wanted to leave an impact.
T formation, old school, wing T, straight ahead. Howard, all 235 pounds of him. It'll be a touchdown, but there is a flag. Judkins in the game. Quinshon with a lead. Quinshon Judkins with a burst. Quinshon Judkins, can he get there? Down the sideline. Touchdown Ohio State. How about this, folks? The Bucks all queued up.
Great job up front by this offensive line. Double team right there. And then it's all about Q. You see the burst, and this is why I was talking about his ability. As soon as there's a lane, you hold your breath. He's got the home run ability. I tell you, he had one called back in their last game. It was about the same distance. This guy, at any moment, I think that's the case with Seth McLaughlin, who's very happy here in Columbus.
Inside handoff. Davion Henderson. Touchdown Ohio State.
So here, watch this block down, and then you're going to get the pull around this side. And all Henderson's got to do is find that massive lane and then a cutback. He beats a couple of Marshall defenders, and it's an easy touchdown for the Buckeyes. This run game is going to be dynamic.
They pitch it, Henderson. Squares up, Henderson. Nice burst, still on the move, Henderson. High stepping, Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 40 yards.
But what you see here is just great vision from Henderson as he sees the lane. Once he catches the pitch, there's that little stutter step, almost baits the safety to come up into the wrong alley. That was Foster, 41, and then there's the stiff arm, man. Each one of these guys have the speed, but also the power. You know, I was asking Coach Day about that, and he was like, yeah, we're all worried about Tyleek Williams.
Say he's a biscuit for being overweight. Over the middle, and the ball caught. Oh, here we go. The freshman, Jeremiah Smith. Touchdown. Ohio State, 53 yards.
So here's going to be the blitz right here. As soon as there's a blitz, what you know is that there's going to be an area that you can get into with a route. And so there's a little bit of a pitch fake, and then now it's just one-on-one. And look at that. That ball is on his face, so a good ball from Will Howard. But his ability to turn into a threat and a runner right away, that's elite stuff. See him how he just grabs it, ball is high and tight right away, and then no one's catching him. As well as Quinshon and what they can build here.
First down and goal at the 6. Judkins trying to get outside, breaks the tackle. Look at that. Q, second touchdown of the day.
Man, the power. Another stiff arm. Both of these guys absolutely showing out.
Michigan State went for it on 4th. Ohio State's going for it on 4th from the 3. Howard. Touchdown. G. Scott.
He's looking for Jeremiah Smith. He's one-on-one. Doesn't love that throw. Here comes G. Scott right on the goal line.
Play clock winding down. Oh, a little end around here. Smith. Touchdown. Jeremiah Smith has a touchdown in all 4 games as a freshman. 19 yards and a late flag as well. That's Scott, the tight end, in motion now, wing right. Brown, here comes the blitz. Henderson picks it up. Brown to Smith. Oh, my!
Wow! Jeremiah Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, 17-yard touchdown for the freshman out of Florida. Man.
That's just not fair. Devin Brown's in the game. They're going to blitz him. They're bringing an extra guy off the edge. He drifts, puts the ball up there where only Jeremiah Smith can catch it. He goes up and gets it, and that is a huge catch and a huge touchdown.
4th and 5, but Ohio State is going for it. Henderson, the back, got to get to the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, here is Will Howard, 4th down. They pick up the blitz. Howard has time. He throws. Abuka with the catch. 1st down. Touchdown. Emeka Abuka.
Watch our guy Travion Henderson again in protection. He's going to step up, make a huge block that gives Will Howard just another tick to be able to throw this ball to Emeka Abuka. I mean, he has made 2 blocks that have resulted in touchdowns.
3rd and 4, Buckeyes can get a 1st down without getting into the end zone. You see the yellow line there at the 2. Abuka in motion. Howard's going to keep it. Howard's going to get into the end zone. He said he wanted to run. He runs. He gets 6.
Travion Henderson back behind Howard in the pistol set. They faked it to him on the row. The throw to the end zone is a touchdown. Ohio State. Emeka Abuka.
Another perfect throw. Man-to-man, get him on the safety. That's a nice spot to have big on that guy.
Extra tight ends in there up front. And it's going to be a fade to the corner, though, to Smith. Oh, he one-handed it again.
Man.
How many times is this kid going to do this year? Well, he's going to break Chris Carter's freshman records at the pace he's going. Wow. It's becoming commonplace, even though the crowd is reacting to what's on the big screen. Iowa hasn't allowed a rushing touchdown all season long. They hadn't allowed a touchdown in an opening drive in a couple years either. But here's another touchdown on the ground, and it's Will Howard for the score. So that backs it up to the 15. Howard, plenty of time. To the end zone again. Caught by Abuka, touchdown. Wow, this receiving core is something special.
Who's going to get the ball? No one has any idea. Fisher's man-to-man on it to the outside. Perfect spot on the play. You have a linebacker matched up to a future probably #1 pick at wide receiver.
Quinshon Judkins in the backfield with Will Howard. He's going to throw for it, though, to the corner, and it's caught. Abuka again. Touchdown, Ohio State.
When you're a good teammate and when you're happy for everybody else like Abuka has been all year.
Beautiful drive to open this game.
Howard keeps. Howard scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a start for the Buckeyes.
Watch G. Scott collapse down in. They're going to fake and follow. So we got to lead back with Judkins, and the big quarterback gets right on his hip and into the end zone. He's an excellent runner, particularly in the red zone.
They'll go quickly here. 3 in the backfield, including Gerd. Hand it, Judkins. Jamming his way in. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6th of the year for Quinshon Judkins. They have scored on all 24 of those trips, and 2 rushing touchdowns tonight to pad the stats. Under 4 to play in this first half. It's Howard looking sideline. Open, Abuka, touchdown. Perfectly delivered, and Abuka right there again for the Buckeyes.
He had 2 guys wide open on this play, a real mix-up in coverage for Oregon. He had the tight end G. Scott wide open as well, right in the middle of the field. And Abuka, who had 3 touchdowns a week ago.
Abuka in motion on 2nd and goal. Howard steps up. Howard. It's caught. Jeremiah Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. The legend grows.
I mean, he has to extend the play. It's not open to his left. He comes back to middle, still not open. Now, extend the play, but keep my eyes downfield. And Jeremiah Smith just kept crossing the field.
I think the bulk of their yards will come when they're running off the right side.
First down to the 40-yard line. Howard sets up, throws a deep ball's got a man! Caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Cornell Tate, 40 yards.
So as the safety is going to sit right here, and he's going to be watching Ibuka, and as soon as he sets, Howard goes up and over the top. He doesn't pay attention to the backside safety. You feel like you can complete that regardless of what he's doing. Tate runs a good route, safety sits, and Howard hits him for the touchdown. Beautiful play there from Howard and Tate. I haven't been given chipping.
Howard guns it down the field. Smith! Jeremiah! Touchdown! Buckeyes, 60 yards.
So he lines up on the outside, and then watch him just beat everybody to the interior. And folks, watch his speed. He's urgent with his speed, and he's right down the seam. No one can catch him. This is what's so shocking. At 220 pounds.
Howard looking with time. Delivers. Caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quinshon Judkins.
So here's Judkins, and watch, he's going to come and work against the linebacker, and then he's just going to kind of inside release on the linebacker. Does a nice job making him slip, and then see all the time he has to have it like a kind of a double move.
Ohio State shaking off the heebie-jeebies after that first drive. Howard squares. Howard fires. Caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Emeka Ibuka. And the Buckeyes snap right back.
All right, so here's Ibuka. Look at him all the way inside. See him in there, Gus, right next to that defender right there. Here's Ibuka, and he's just going to slide his way across the formation and then back on that wheel route, and Howard's able to find him in the corner for a touchdown. Beautiful call from Chip Kelly there, using a little misdirection in order to get the TD. You don't have that extra help on the inside.
Well done. Here's Howard. Another completion. Howard. And a touchdown coming up for Ohio State. Brandon Ennis.
He's the player that is in the bunch, and he's going to go across. I highlight Henderson because Henderson is the one that's going to drag the linebacker into the man player that's guarding Ennis.
Judkins, the pistol back. And Howard runs it and scores. Will Howard crosses the line. Touchdown, Ohio State. First down and 10 at the 15-yard line. Howard sets up backside, looks, dumps it down, has a wide open receiver, G. Scott. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
When you can stand in the pocket on a half roll and you can take this amount of time to wait for your tight end, you got to give your offensive line a lot of credit. Look at that. Wait. Now the delay from the tight end, and G. Scott is there.
Third down and 8 at the 17. Howard underneath. Smith gets to the corner. Money on the rise. Touchdown, Jeremiah Smith.
The speed from Smith. It's just a crossing route right in front of Will Howard. And you see the speed. It's man-to-man coverage. There's not even a pick there, Gus. They don't even need to mesh that.
Jesse Owens made Ohio State world famous with that performance at the 1936 games. And this one, Travion Henderson gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, there's going to be one player unblocked, but I do have to credit the right tackle here, Josh Fryer. He goes all the way to the outside, and look at that block. So there's the unblocked man right there. That's Jeffrey Umba, 0. And Henderson takes care of him. Fryer takes care of the outside guy, and then there's the physical finish getting to the pylon for Travion Henderson. But that's starting to change this year with Will Howard and more specifically Chip Kelly as the play caller.
First down to the 25 for Purdue. And a fumble on the play. Ohio State is there. They pick it up and run it in for a touchdown. Jack Sawyer.
It's JT Tuimoloau, and he contacts Reggie Love, who just doesn't secure the football. Watch that big right arm right on the football for JT Tuimoloau. Now it's rolling around, and his defensive end mate right there Johnny on the spot. It's Jack Sawyer with the scoop and the score, and the Buckeyes
Getting ready to play on Sunday. First down and goal at the 10. Howard drops it off in the flats. Caught. Abuka. And another touchdown for Ohio State.
Abuka is just right here. He's going to motion across, and then he's going to come back on that little slide. And he's wide open, and it's just a race to the pylon, and he gets it.
Talk about tight confines. Howard under center. Howard hands it off. Judkins barrels his way through. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Judkins up the gut, his second score of the game.
Which will be critical for the Buckeyes' success down the stretch of the season.
Multiple 3,000-yard backs for Ohio State. Howard going to the pylon. Catch! Touchdown! Carnell Tate. Southside kid scores on the north side.
Little homecoming, as you mentioned, a Chicago kid. Watch him lay out for this one. Maybe nothing describes this Buckeye offense better than the fact that Carnell Tate is their wide receiver 3. This guy is a wide receiver 1 for 90% of college football teams.
Saw Dylan Gabriel last week. Now Will Howard this week. 2nd and 1. Handoff. Instead, they pull it out. It's Tate again. Carnell Tate. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Welcome home, Carnell Tate.
2nd down and 1 at the 11. Howard with time in the corner. Touchdown, Emeka Ibuka.
And they're going to get sucked out of here because of Jeremiah Smith, which leads to a vacancy in the back of the end zone. And that is a defensive end trying to drop out. That's Linnell Carr. He can't defend Ibuka. He tips it, and Ibuka's got the concentration to still haul it in.
3rd and goal at the 4. They'll hand it off. Henderson, touchdown Buckeyes. Travion Henderson.
How about Austin Saraveld? Here's the guard who comes in this week. Watch the push he gets with Donovan Jackson on that left side. 67 and 74. Beautiful push. That's right where Henderson was.
Caleb Downs, the deep man. At the 25. Evans. Downs lets it take a bounce, picks it up at the 21, spins out of traffic, up the sideline with room. Here he gallops, cuts it back. Downs, the Alabama transfer here at Ohio State. Touchdown, world famous.
He lets it bounce. It comes right to him, and there's the spin away from the long snapper, Mark Langston, 47, and now it's a foot race. Great cutback. How about the block from 11, C.J. Hicks on the sidelines, and the Alabama transfer.
T formation for Ohio State. Howard, play fake, end zone, touchdown!
Will Howard is lucky that he got Jelani Thurman because Trey Henderson is wide open looking for the ball, and Thurman is able to just release after he gets knocked back inside. And I would think that under 40 here, he would just take a knee.
And he'll run it and score. Ohio State adds another touchdown, this one late. Will Howard. First down for Ohio State with a chance to level this game if they can score. Howard in the end zone, touchdown! Money on the rise, Jeremiah Smith.
Watch this physical release at the second level against Zeke Berry. He's going to get away with that contact right there. Similar to the Oregon game, that one drew an offensive pass interference, but watch on this one is that he doesn't extend the arms. Yes, there's contact, but he doesn't push off.
Chip Kelly, the play caller, loves to feature the two backs as receivers. And now a downfield shot on first down for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State strikes first. The freshman, Jeremiah Smith.
Well, this is the plan, to be able to attack these corners one-on-one. Does he hold on, finish the catch? down. He gets the left arm underneath to be able to prevent the ball from coming loose. Really good job. Look at that right arm. Grab it on. Does he finish? He does. That's a touchdown for Ohio State, and what a way to start for the Buckeyes.
Sensational freshman year for Smith. I formation, 3 tight ends. Judkins plows in Ohio State with the perfect start. Quickly up 2 scores.
I think it's pretty obvious between the negativity after the Michigan game. They walk out in their home stadium. They see maybe 40,000 Tennessee fans.
Handoff. Breaking into the clear. Henderson. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're 3 for 3. Not a defense that gives up a lot of chunk plays in the air. Buckeyes have 4 looking for a fair touchdown end zone. Jeremiah Smith, his 2nd tonight. Sensational playoff debut for this freshman. What a throw.
Yeah, I was going to say, they got him isolated one-on-one against Tennessee's best corner.
Judkins, and behind all that scarlet muscle, he powered into the end zone. Ohio State closing in on the job of finishing off the Volunteers tonight.
It wasn't for the media, it wasn't for anything other than these guys just talking to each other and talking to their families about the gratitude that they have. It was powerful, like I said.
Henderson breaks free. House call for Ohio State. 24 yards as the Buckeyes can begin planning for Pasadena and a rematch with the Ducks.
Trevion Henderson has been through so much as an Ohio State player. Had over 1,200 yards as a true freshman. Battled through injuries. Follows the counter here. These corners are going to be on islands. They're going to need to hold up against these receivers.
Take it to Judkins again. And there is Smith roaming free. Breaks a tackle. Ohio State strikes quickly from 45 yards.
I want you to watch the Oregon defense as Jeremiah Smith moves from the left over to the right. Look in this back end. A little bit of confusion. Are we in man-to-man? Are we in zone? See him coming down late. A little bit of confusion. Now he comes, he's lost. He's completely lost. Now you've got great blocks downfield. Now it's one-on-one. Him against the free safety, Tysheem Johnson. Too big, too athletic, too fast in the open space. He makes him miss, but it started with the confusion on the Oregon side of not locating and understanding the coverage they were in. Sarafeld has moved from the left guard over to the right guard, and Luke Montgomery played in that Tennessee game in at left guard.
Off the fake down the middle. Caught in stride. Abuka touchdown. Buckeyes on fire. See if they take a shot here. Howard looking to launch. Right down the middle. Smith is wide open. Too easy.
One play off.
They're carving up a Ducks defense that was pretty elite this season.
I want you to watch the Oregon defense on the back end respond to the motion. They're trying to get on the same. Look at them. They don't know what's going on. And there he is right in the middle of the field. Look, free release. Nobody jams him. No chance that safety is going to stay with Jeremiah Smith.
Looking at that neck, his upper back, his upper vertebrae, those are 2 big guys to be out for Oregon right now. I'll try to keep you updated.
And the bad news gets worse. Trevion Henderson is loose down the sidelines, all the way to the end zone. It's a Crimson avalanche here in Pasadena, 66 yards.
And here's the counter. They ran this, I think, 18 times against Tennessee. Pulling the backside guard, pulling the backside tackle. In order to do that, you need good blocks on the front side, and now you get him in space. His secondary, they've had a rough day just trying to defend the speed of Ohio State and Jeremiah Smith in the passing game. Now you got to come up and run support and deal with this guy. Man.
Touchdown drives are 3 plays, 2 plays, and of course that was a 1-play sprint by Henderson. under center. Toss sweep. Henderson has blockers and just gallops into the end zone. Again, Ohio State makes it look easy. Second touchdown for number 32 today.
This is Bennett Christian moving from the right to the left. Watch the Oregon defense. They don't get to the outside. They're trying to make adjustments. Then you see another tight end, Kaczmarek, going in motion. And think of the body count. Great block right here. Getting bodies turned to the inside. Look at them turn and get those Oregon bodies turned back to the inside. Now you have Kaczmarek. Good block on the outside by Ennis. There's the AT&T connected cam showing that Trevion Henderson gets into that end zone once again for a Buckeye touchdown.
10th play of the drive. Judkins had to dodge traffic and then fights forward and scores! Ohio State up and running quickly again.
That time they used Jeremiah Smith to almost as a decoy. How about the downhill running by Judkins? Never gives up, runs right through the safeties and linebackers of this defense, Hill and Taft.
You get Peter, Herb Street's going to be there.
Hey,
throw that in too.
Hey, if you throw that in, they're all in.
Howard, how aggressive will they be in the final seconds? Henderson can make a house call from anywhere. And look out! He just might do it! Trevion Henderson gets momentum back for Ohio State. 75 yards. Wow.
And watch Texas bring everybody. They drop everybody else deep. So once he gets his ball off, look at the running start that these offensive linemen have. I mean, they don't have anybody for 25 yards. They're waiting to block somebody, and he's just kind of baiting the defense. It's almost like a punt return. He's waiting to see where the crease was, set up the blocks, and then with his ability, he hits that crease.
Power formation. Judkins. Touchdown, Ohio State takes the lead. What a march. 13 plays. It was all pass early. Then the fourth down conversion by Howard, and they muscle it into the end zone.
Hit by Jack Sawyer, late hit. Big play here, play the game, I would say.
4th and goal, Texas at the Ohio State 8 with 2:29 to play fourth quarter. 21-14, Buckeyes leading. Ewers in a shotgun. 2-by-2 wide receivers. Wisner in the backfield with him. Ewers set to toss. Ewers being chased. Hit by Jack Sawyer. Knocked the ball out. Sawyer's picked it up, and he's running down the right side. Jack Sawyer hits the 50-yard line to the Texas 40. Sawyer to the 30, to the 20 of Texas. Jack Sawyer is going to take it into the end zone. His second fumble recovery of the season. Jack Sawyer, Ohio State defensive end. He finally got to Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers. And Jack Sawyer races it into the end zone to give Ohio State a 27-14 lead over Texas.
Well, he almost had that kind of play against Michigan, but it didn't quite work out. This time it did. Hit Quinn Ewers with his arm up in the air, knocked the ball out, recovered it, and then raced up the Ohio State sideline into the end zone. That's a defensive lineman's dream right there.
And he's done it twice this year.
Way to go, Jack.
Did it against Purdue and does it here in the college football playoffs. 27-14, Ohio State leading with a PA2 unit out there. Senior defensive end Jack Sawyer with a gigantic play. And the turnover count is even at 1-1. The score count 28-14, Ohio State leading Texas.
And 2nd and 5, play fake. Howard flips it. Smith's got it, and the freshman just waltzes in as the Buckeyes score to answer the Irish.
Watch this reaction from Gray right here. He sees something right away. He needs help. He's trying to get Notre Dame's attention, and what a job of designing this play. You move Jeremiah Smith, and you come back to him. Notre Dame completely loses him.
Gray spotted it, but they couldn't do anything about it. So Ohio State gets even here. First minute of the second quarter. What a start to this heavyweight collision for the championship. 1st and goal. Judkins Slips a tackle. Quinshon Judkins dives for the end zone, and Ohio State makes it 2 for 2 and takes the lead.
So many weapons for this Buckeye offense. Jaden Osbury, number 4, gets off a block and then takes that stiff arm right into the turf. I tell you, he's not the biggest back. He's 215, 220 pounds, but man, he runs like he's 230 pounds. Is a knee up? It is. The hand is down, but the ball is able to extend. That looks good to me.
Howard looking across the middle and has space, takes up, touchdown! Sneaking open was Quinshon Judkins. And Ohio State stretches the lead with a 3rd long touchdown drive tonight.
How many times we just talked about Will Howard scrambling and knowing being there to account for him. Patrick Gerd comes into the game at fullback.
Big old fullback 49 in front of Judkins as well as the 3 tight ends. Power formation, Judkins, easy! And Ohio State stretches and flexes. Cannot be stopped so far.
Just in complete command, and this is a power play. That backside guard pulling around. Good block on a play side tight end there.